right, my Arsenal fans, the Gunners, please come forward. Come forward. Gather here. Let's talk about our team news. Let's talk about our team transfer. Let's talk about our team pre-season performance so far. You understand? But before I dive into this in details, I'd like you to support your guy by hitting the like button, dropping 1 or 2 comments in the comment section so that we can actually discuss further in that particular aspect. And also hit the share button. You understand? That is the only love and support you can give me at the moment. But before I dive into the main transfer gist, you understand, let's look at the 2 new takers facing up against each other yesterday. That is Crystal Palace facing up against Liverpool. Some of you might be wondering, why am I bringing these 2 people in an Arsenal conversation? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing up this because of Eberechi Eze. This is a key interest to us Arsenal fans because this is a player we intend to have in our team in the coming days, on or before the end of the transfer market. And we saw his performance yesterday. Twice they were behind against Liverpool and they stood tall. You understand? So we have to give them their flowers. You can see his performance in that yesterday. Aside him throwing a penalty in that particular penalty shootout, you can see his performance in the whole game of 90 minutes. You can see how he was able to manage the midfield, coordinate the midfield. Bro, we have to actually give him his flower. So looking at this player joining Arsenal, from the look of things, according to football transfer at the moment, we are hearing that Arsenal has discussed financial terms in respect of this player joining Arsenal. That is in terms of that. And with the look of things, Arsenal are expected to pay 55 meters of the Queen's pounds, but we are expected to pay 30 meters of the Queen's pounds upfront in respect to getting this player. That is what we have at the moment in respect to this player joining the Arsenal team. So, but we have to keep our fingers crossed to see how it's going to pounce out on or before the end of the transfer market, which will be ending on the 1st of September. So let's keep our fingers crossed and anticipate whatever is going to come out in terms of that. So my people, no matter where they on to Eberechi Eze joining Arsenal at the moment. Now the next transfer matter has to do with Alexander Zinchenko. With the look of things, we see teams like Fulham showing interest in this particular player. Likewise, at the moment, we are seeing that Fenerbahce of Turkey, that is the team managed by the only one himself, that is Jose Felix Mourinho himself, is actually showing interest in this player. So it's as if we have 2 teams competing for the signature of this player, but at the moment, we feel that maybe Fenerbahce will actually get the nod in terms of getting this player out of Arsenal in terms of that. So that is in terms of Alexander Zinchenko. Looking at Sambi Lokonga, Sambi Lolo. Hey. So far in the preseason, we have seen different Arsenal players participate in the preseason match. We have not seen Sambi Lokonga participate in any match so far. That is to show you that this player, there is no room for you. You understand? There is no room for you. So with the look of things, we are hearing onto transfer news or transfer rumors that a Greece team is actually showing interest, and the name of this team is called POAK. That's the name of the team. Their name just too long, like long man textbook, so I can't actually pronounce the name. So they are showing interest in this player, and with the look of things, we expect that in the coming days, we should be able to let this player go because he already has 1 year left in his contract. So why not let him go and get what you can actually get out of this player at this particular moment? So in the coming days, we'll keep our fingers crossed to anticipate the year we go or the year he disembarked from Arsenal. That is in terms of this particular player. Now looking at Kivio, we are hearing about teams showing interest. At the moment, the recent update has to do with AC Milan showing interest in this particular player. And me as an Arsenal fan, I will not tell you that I would like this player to leave the team because we saw his value against Real Madrid. We saw how he was able to manage up, you understand, without having much game time last season. He was able to manage up and fit in into the Arsenal setup, and we were able to hold our own against Real Madrid because of the injury sustained by Gabriel Magalhaes. So I feel that this is a very important player that we shouldn't let go of because of what? The quality, the experience he gave us. Bro, we can't actually forget that. So we have to actually keep him. Left for me, but the management is always the management. They will still make their own decision. Now, the matter with it onto this particular level. With the look of things, Arsenal are requesting about 30 meters of the Queen's pounds. That is to say, if you bring 30 meters of the Queen's pounds at the moment, it will be a here we go to AC Milan. But let's keep our fingers crossed and see how it's going to end on or before the transfer market. That is in terms of that. Then moving on, looking at Saliba, William Saliba, with the look of things, we are hearing that this week we'll be hearing there's a high possibility of him being given a new contract to renew as an Arsenal player. Now, I'm actually happy because this guy is actually good. You understand? So it's very, very important, very, very integral to our team progress so far. So if you know renewing contracts, which other defender contract do you want to renew? So I feel that if you can actually get this done, I'll be actually happy in terms of that. And Roberta, kudos to you so far. We have seen your performance so far in terms of signing players, renewal of contracts. You have actually done so well. Like your performance so far has been very, very good. So we can give you your flower. That is in terms of your responsibility as our sporting director. Maximum Salama, senior man in the show workings. Now looking at what they call him, Bukayo Saka, our wonder boy. With the look of things, we anticipate that there should be a renewal of his contract because at the moment, Tanwaneri contract has been renewed. That was last week. We expect that likewise that of Bukayo Saka should be a here we go or a big congratulation. Or see, we just anticipate to hear that his contract has been renewed. That's just my own objective. That's just my own what they call it. That's what I actually expect from the team. You understand? This is a very important player to the Arsenal team. He's very, very important to the performance of the Arsenal team in terms of attack. So if we can actually get that solved on or before the whole transfer window ends, so I'll be actually glad because he's very good in what he has been doing so far in the Arsenal team. Not be cho. This player has a lot of workings to show. So I'm actually happy in that particular regard. So that is in terms of that, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know, my gunners. Let me know what you think about these gists onto transfer levels in the comment section. Make we relate in the comment. Drop one or two in respect to this transfer in the comment section. As well, drop the like on this video. Yeah, support your guy. Drop the like button. You understand? You don't do pass with Solomon. Drop the like button and hit the share button. And if you are watching me for the very first time, or you are watching me before, you have not followed me, Abobi, hit the follow button. And you are watching from YouTube, smash the subscribe button. As usual, I don't